I am sure you want to create pressure on your opponent with your service. You want to create problems on the other side. You want to serve several services every time you are behind 9-meter line. So today I have for you 5 simple but important advice how to profit from your serve, how to create problems to other teams. Advice which every volleyball player or team can practice no matter which volleyball level are you playing. First of all, serve is not only about going full and trying to make an ace with a jump serve. Of course, there are players capable to make 5 aces in a row, but how many players are able to do it at the top level? 5%, maybe 10. Most of us can think only about aces. Also, you can count with more mistakes on serve when you risk your serve when you are going for an ace. And in this video I will focus on more tactical point of view how to serve, how to think about your service. I won't tell you that only serve over 100 km/h can be successful. I will speak about 5 advice where the power isn't only the factor which will help you to profit from your serve. In my eyes, the ultimate goal of service shouldn't be just an ace, but to create continuous pressure on opponent and get the most of each serve. Force opponent to receive behind 3-meter line, force opponent to receive without stability. What I also like is to have all players in team which are skilled to use several types of serve. Okay, let's speak about the advice how to profit from your serve in volleyball. First advice is about your favorite zone. We are all unique players. We can't say that all players has to serve from position 1 to position 5. We can say that all players will be capable to fulfill this task during whole match. There are players which, due to some facts, can't serve this kind of service. So here is my first advice. If you like to serve to some zone, to zone 1, 6 or 5, and your services are creating problems to the opponents, don't change your next serve when the first one was received to 3 meters. Next time you go to serve, don't try to serve to another zone. Just serve where is your favorite zone. I played with top players and even they have some kind of characteristics on serve. Even they prefer to serve to particular zones. During practice you should focus on your strong points and work on them. Of course, you shouldn't forget about other kind of services. But if you are the best in your team to serve float serve from position 5 to position 5, go for it and try to make your weapon even more dangerous. Second advice is connected with setters and what they don't like. Also, setters have some kind of characteristics. They like to play with middle blocker, they like to play pipe or with their most successful attacker. But many setters are having problems with set to position 2 when the reception is coming from position 1. Imagine they are running from position 5 to the net. The ball is received from position 1. They stop at the net, turn and then to set good set to position 2 or 1. It isn't natural movement. The angles between the reception and the sets are really sharp and it's quite complicated to deal with this complicated situation. So watch carefully setters and find their weaknesses. If you find out that they don't like this situation, use it and serve to position 1. Since if they don't like it, they won't set many balls over there and your blockers will have easier job when blocking only middle blocker in the middle of the net or with the set to position 4. Many teams in top leagues are using this strategy, so use it when you feel it could be beneficial for you and your team. Every team is serving with the goal to eliminate attacks from middle blockers. Teams just want to have better chances to block or defend opponent when there are only 2 options for setter to set high ball to spiker or opposite. One of the way is to create pressure with your serve so receivers are passing the ball behind the 3-meter line. Then you can be pretty sure that middle blockers won't be any threat in attack. And again, your 3 blockers at the net will have easier life when blocking. Another way, and my advice, is to serve short serve, float or jump to middle blocker. Normally middle blockers aren't the best receivers, so there is a quite big chance that they won't receive this short serve very well and they will be eliminated from upcoming attacks. You can see this strategy even at the best volleyball competitions, so take it as one of the opportunities and use it to profit from your serves. Find the weakest receiver is the ultimate advice. All professional teams are spending many hours with video analysis and preparation for upcoming matches and opponents. They have a lot of data in their hands. For example, in Italy, teams have hundreds of matches from last seasons at their disposal, so they know exactly which player is good on reception, and they know also about weaker receivers. Once they find this weakness in any team, they are using it. They serve almost all services to this player, so they want to profit from his worst reception. They won't serve to libero or good receiver, because they know about this player and he can expect many incoming serves. But also you can profit from this strategy only by watching your opponents. Once you find this weaker receiver, you should focus on him, and all your players from your team should aim services at him. Imagine you made a good serve. Spiker or libero didn't receive your ball perfectly, so they couldn't play quick attacks with the middle blockers. On the other hand, setter had to set high ball to opposite, and at the end your team made a point. Now you go again to serve. You are thinking, I want to surprise them. I will change my serve because they are ready for the same serve I made last time. Or you think, I will push even more, I want to create bigger problems on their side, or I will score an ace. This is usual situation every volleyball player face when serving, and many players can't resist temptation to change their successful serve when their team made a point. So my advice is, don't change your serve when your team profited from your last serve. Don't try to gain or risk even more. Think about the receiver. He didn't receive well, so he is under pressure. He can be even afraid of your serve. Why should you make him a favor and aim next serve to other player? Why should you change something that was successful? Just don't do it. Repeat your serve, serve exactly to the same player, to the same spot, and at the end expect another point for your team. I believe these 5 simple advice how to profit from your serve will help you to become better player. But don't think that this is enough. There are other ways how to be successful on serve. So never stop learning. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.